My dear students, good morning. Today we are going to discuss the third chapter of the civics for the class of the 8th. The chapter name is Why Do We Need a Parliament? In this chapter, we are going to discuss and we are going to understand what is the role of the citizens in the formation of the democratic government and what is the role of the citizens in the decision making in the democratic government. Everybody knows India became independent on 15th August 1947, and many sections of the society from various backgrounds participated in the freedom struggle. They were inspired by the ideas of freedom, equality, and participation in the decision making. In the freedom movements, many nationalists openly criticize the British government and makes demand in front of the British government. In 1885, Indian National Congress demanded that there should be the elected members in the legislature with the right to discuss the budget and ask the questions. After that, the Government of India Act of 1909 allowed some of the elected representation in the legislature. Parliament is the highest legislative body of the country, represents the people, making the law and supervise the functioning of the government. The country is divided into numerous constituencies, and each of these constituencies elect one person to the parliament. And the candidate contesting the election usually belongs to different political parties. The elected members become the members of the parliament, and they together making the parliament. After the formation of the parliament, it performing various functions. One of the most important function is to select the national government or to select the executive. Executive is a group of persons who work together to implement the laws made by the parliament. The Prime Minister is the leader of the ruling political party, and he or she select the ministers to work with him or her to implement the decisions. These ministers are in charge of different areas of government functioning, such as health, education, finance, etc.